Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title of this video, today I have a huge announcement to share with you guys, something that I've been wanting to share with you guys for quite some time. Before we get into it though, I did want to say hi to anyone who may be new here. My name is Paula. I make videos on beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. And if you haven't already done so, I would love for you guys to subscribe by hitting that red subscribe button down below. Also hitting that notification bell, that way you're always notified on when I post next. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right in. So like I mentioned, I have something really exciting to share with you guys. It's something that I've been wanting to share with you guys for the last couple months, but I wasn't ready to share it just yet, but now I am finally ready to do so. And I actually asked you guys on Instagram to kind of guess what it was. Some of you guys guessed something totally different, which I thought was really funny. Some of you guys actually did get it right, which I was surprised about. So what I want to share with you guys is that I'm actually going to be launching my very own online boutique. I have been working on this boutique for the last couple months, and I am so excited. It's finally becoming a reality. It's finally ready to launch, and I am just so over the moon about it. If you guys are new or you guys don't know me as well, I actually majored in fashion merchandising in college. The fashion merchandising and journalism major, and I've always loved fashion. It's always been in my blood, something that I'm just very passionate about. And I was really inspired by my grandmother. She used to make really beautiful like wedding dresses and evening gowns, and I always admired her and looked up to her so much. And I knew ever since I was a teeny tiny little girl that I wanted to do something similar. I knew I wanted to have my own business one day, my own line, my own boutique, and it was something that I always kind of had like in the back of my mind, that I knew, okay, you know, maybe one day I'll do that. And it was just like something that, you know, I always thought maybe I'll do, but I never really like gave it much thought. And I actually am doing something that I love as well right now, and something else that I'm really passionate about. I've been working in higher education for quite a while, and I also love that field. But in my head, I always had, you know, that dream, you know. And it wasn't until a couple months ago that I came across this quote on Pinterest, and I was like, whoa, like it totally opened up my eyes and gave me kind of like a new perspective on things. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pray about this. The quote that I read says, "Once upon a time you were a little girl with big dreams that you promised you'd make real one day. Don't disappoint yourself." And when I read that, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like, yeah, I was that little girl that had that big dream that, you know, when you're little you think like things will just happen, you know, and you think, okay, one day I'll do that. But it's not until you actually put in the work, the effort, that things actually become a reality. I also read another quote that says, "Dreams don't work unless you do." And it's just kind of put everything in perspective for me. Like, if I really wanted to do this, I was gonna have to put in the work. So I decided just to go ahead and pray about it. I asked God, you know, if this was his will for me, that he would, you know, open doors, and that he would allow for me to do this in order to bless others. And I really think that is so helpful, is to pray to God and ask him to guide you and show you, is this your will for me? Is this something that you want me to do? If he gives you peace about it, and he, you know, provides a way for you to bless others through it, then go for it. That's kind of what I felt, and I believe everyone has a God-given purpose, a God-given calling, and whatever that is, God can use it to bless others and help others out. I prayed about it a lot, and I felt peace in my heart to go ahead and pursue this. And to give you guys a little bit of background with my boutique, the name of my boutique is Styled Grace Boutique. I actually came up with the name based on a Bible verse, which is 1 Corinthians 15:10, and it says, "Yet not I, but the grace of God within me." And my goal for this boutique is to help girls, to help young women feel confident and comfortable in their own skin, and also to discover that gift of grace that God has given each one of us, and basically just shine with grace in everything that you do. I did want my boutique to bless others in some way, and I am also really passionate about education. And I truly believe education is such a powerful tool. I think everyone should have access to education. And while I've been doing some research, I have come across, you know, so much information on education in third world countries and how basically it's denied to a lot of young girls and women just because they're female, just because of their gender, and just because they menstruate. Like girls, once they get their period in some countries, like you can't go to school anymore. And I thought that was so crazy, and I really asked myself, you know, what can I do to help out? And I decided that I wanted my boutique to give back in some way. So I'm going to be partnering with nonprofit organizations and donating basically the proceed of the sales of my boutique to help girls in third world countries have access to education. One of the nonprofits that I'm going to be working with is called She's the First, and it's an organization that also develops programs in these countries to help girls, you know, achieve an education. And that's what I want to do. You know, I want to make this fun. I want to provide, you know, super cute outfits and have a lot of fun with like the fashion side of it, but I also want it to be philanthropic, and I also want to give back as well. That's kind of like the background of my boutique, what it's going to be about, the purpose, and I really hope that you guys are excited. I'm going to be selling a lot of, you know, women's clothing and accessories, and everything that I'm going to be selling I'm handpicking myself, so it's things that I love and I know you guys are gonna love. So I'm just so excited to launch this. It is going to be opening in June. I did want to go ahead and give you guys the website now so you guys can go ahead and subscribe to my email listserv. That way you're the first to know on when the store opens. So if you guys just go to www.shopstyledgrace.com, you'll be able to subscribe to my listserv by providing your email address, and you will be the first to know. So that's basically my announcement. I'm so excited. I love being able to connect with you guys here on YouTube, and I think this is another way that I'll be able to connect with you guys through my online shop. You can also go ahead and follow the online boutique's Instagram, which is at shopstyledgrace, for more information and also pictures of kind of things that I'll be selling as well. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Remember, you're all beautifully and wonderfully made, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.